Girls, raise your hand if you've ever considered a career path in science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. Looking around, you can see that is not many people. Let's try this. How many of you come home and cook dinner? Yeah, a lot more. While cooking dinner, you look up a recipe online. You measure out ingredients and change your recipe according to your family's needs. And then you have to make your plate presentable. Without realizing it, you just do STEM. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And girls, we have a serious problem. Not enough of you are considering a career path in this subject.
One thing that I did was participate in a science fair with my sister. Our project was seeing if you could do anything to make snaps louder. We tested this in many different ways, including blow drying some and freezing some. Without realizing it, we used all the characteristics of STEM in our project. For science, we used the FIAC method, an observing method, to help us test and keep our project organized. We used an electronic device to measure the sound the snaps made when they hit the ground. This was technology. For engineering, that helped us design and test the process for our project. And through all this, we used many different skills we learned in math. Though both of us were talking about school-related subjects, we had tons of fun and had an amazing time.
Not a lot of people love the subject of math, but Kylie and I do. Together we do Math Team, Honors Math, and TEG. TEG is a program where we do STEM-related projects that involve the real world. Coming on a Math Team, our heads spin. It's a challenge, but a lot of things in STEM are. We have to keep persevering through them. One thing that we've done in TEG is become private investigators for a day. We found clues, documented them, and took pictures of them, as well as burning cloth to figure out what type it was and to figure out if money was counterfeit or real. We had so much fun doing this, but it was a challenge, and we need to keep working.
One of my possible career options is an aerospace engineer, but in 1960, only 1% of girls took up this field. But as of 2013, there's 12%, and I hope to keep adding to this growth. One role model that I can look up to is Karen Nyberg. She is a mechanical engineer and NASA astronaut. In 2008, she became the 50th woman in space. By looking at her accomplishments and achievements, it can help me strive to reach my goals and what I want to do.
After school, I wished to become a pharmacist. As of 1960, there was roughly 8% of girls in this field. But as of 2013, roughly 39% of girls took up this field. This is a huge growth, and we wish to keep adding to it. One of my role models is Danica McKellar. She used to be an author, but now is an actress and an author. She wrote books that include math and how to deal with bullies. This was a great book for me to read, dealing with everything in school and also working with problems. My mom found me countless times reading under the covers or doing math problems. She thought I was insane. But this book has inspired me through just her text.
One person both of us can look up to is Michael Duno. She is a race car driver and a powerful woman in a guy-dominant sport. She uses all the characteristics of STEM to reach her driving to greater heights. Race car driving uses science, technology, mathematics, and engineering. Both of us can relate to her because we are involved in STEM and sports at the same time.
So one thing that Kylie and I both have is something called a makey-makey. A makey-makey is an invention kit that includes a circuit board and alligator clips. And from there, you can let your imagination run wild. You can turn things such as fruits, veggies, and even humans into things such as game boards and musical instruments. And the cool thing is that all ages can try it. Do we have 2 volunteers? Okay, so Kylie will tell you what to do. One thing that I've done with a makey-makey is entertain at a party. Entertaining at a party was fun. We were all sitting around the table and didn't have much to do. I've just received my makey-makey a couple hours before, and we all took one end of the alligator clip and went around high-fiving each other. This made piano sounds as we went. This was a great time, and we used technology. Not a lot of people realized it. We had a lot of fun, but we weren't the best musicians. Really quite terrible. But yeah, so this is something that we did, except we're doing it with bongos. Sometimes technology doesn't work, but you gotta keep trying. So that's one of the many challenges in STEM, is persevering through everything, no matter if it's science, technology, engineering, or mathematics. So let's just try it again. Okay, well that's okay. Kylie's gonna give you guys her story. Thank you guys.
One time that I used to make Mickey was at Christmas. We had just gotten it a few days before and wanted to show people how it worked. So we set up packing in the computer, but to add a twist to it, we used potatoes instead of the arrow keys. This made it fun for everybody to try. The little kids enjoyed getting used food to play a video game, and all the adults had fun figuring out how it worked and just trying to make Pac-Man itself. Everyone had a ton of fun doing this, and it was one of the highlights of the day.
A class that I participated in was Wild Blue Wonders. Wild Blue Wonders is an aerospace engineering class, but there was one problem. I was the only girl. We did projects such as flying paper airplanes, flying in simulators, and much, much more. We tested airplanes based on how long they stayed up in the air, how long they flew, how high they flew, and how they looked. The simulator was a lot of fun because we got to use technology. We used STEM throughout this whole class, and it was a joy. But there was one problem. Being the girl in the class, I didn't have many people to talk to, but I also didn't have anybody to share my love of science with.
One local thing that you could do is go to the Einstein Project Science Expo in January. This event has many things to offer, including local businesses that come in, and they show you about what they do. For example, Fox 11 came in, and they showed you what a green screen is all about. And then a paper making company come in, and they show you how to make paper, and you even get to make your own sheet of paper. Besides businesses, there are also high schools that come in. For example, one high school brought their robotics team, and they showed you what the robot did. The one that I thought was the most exciting was able to throw a beach ball across the room to catch it. I thought this was pretty cool. And one of my favorite things that came in was an electric company, and they brought a Vandegraaff machine. If you don't know what that is, it's a metal ball that sits on a stand that has electricity. When you touch your hand on it, it sends the electricity all through your body. And as you can see in this picture, my hair went up pretty high. Besides that, you can also spark each other. There are also local presenters that come in, and they tell you about their work. And the last thing that you can do is participate in a science fair, just like I did with my SNAPS project.
So there's a time where there was roughly 1% of girls taking up the field. That was around 1960, so a long time ago. But now, as of 2013, there's roughly 17% of girls taking up the whole field, versus the 83% of boys. The lowest group right now is mechanical engineering, and the highest is chemical science. Kylie and I both want to participate in these subjects, so it's very important to us.
STEM is used all over, whether you realize it or not. Cooking dinner shows that you are involved with math, and even just sending a simple text to your friend shows that you are up to date on the current technology. Engineering is not growing as fast as other fields, but we hope that girls will eventually become equal to men, or maybe even surpass them.